Nuclear stocks are all the rage right now because big tech is showing a massive interest in it to meet the power demands of their new AI systems, and we have compiled a list of Morgan Stanley's top 3. I'm Hugh from Wall Street X, and at number 3 we have Public Service Enterprise Group, or PEG stock. The WSX 1 year for this is 92.45, or a 14% upside. Analysts seem to think it's going to hit 92.55 this time next year, which is again a 14% upside. We put the risk as medium, we put the reward as medium. This is going to be a buy for us because it has a fair valuation, mixed earnings forecasts, although mostly positive. They have beat all 4 of their last earnings calls, which is a great sign. They do have pretty high debt levels, but their TTM revenue and net income are doing quite well. Most analysts are going to be a moderate buy on this right now, just like we are. And this honestly is a good stock given its valuation and growth forecasts. And even if they are mixed, they are vastly positive on average. And we align with most analysts that this is a buy due to its fair valuation and overwhelmingly positive earnings surprises. Coming in at number 2 is Vistra Corp VST stock. The WSX 1 year for this is 246.85, or a 31.3% upside, and analysts seem to think it's going to hit 204.47 this time next year, which is an 8.8% upside. We put the risk as low, we put the reward as high. Vistra Corp for us is going to be a strong buy. We included this stock on the one with Nancy Pelosi because she recently added this to her portfolio. I wonder why. Well, it's because it's a strong buy from us and most analysts. Vistra Corp has a fair valuation, high forecasted earnings. They have missed their last 3 earnings calls, which is interesting. They also do have very high debt levels, which is something to be cautious of, but their TTM revenue and net income are slowly improving, and most analysts are a strong buy on Vistra right now, mostly because of those earnings forecasts. It's not based on past growth, it's going to be based on future growth, and the future growth of this stock for their earnings and revenue looks very promising. And even though it has high debt and mostly flat revenue, it's really those forecasted earnings, like I said, that investors are going to be betting on, and this proves really, really good value when you combine that with the great valuation. We align with most analysts that this is a strong buy right now. And the number 1 nuclear stock to buy, according to Morgan Stanley, is Talen Energy Corp, TLN. The WSX 1 year for this is 950.02, or a 144% increase. The analyst 1 year for this is 310.22, which is a 20% decline, which is interesting. We put the risk as medium, we put the reward as high. That's going to make TLN stock a buy for us at WSX because they do have a high valuation, but they have very, very high earnings growth forecasts. They do have high debt levels as well, and mixed earnings results on their earnings calls. Pretty flat revenue and declining TTM net income, but most analysts are going to be a strong buy on this. And just like the others on this list, it's because of that projected future growth, not necessarily past, but future projected growth. And overall, just like the others, this is going to be quite speculative, just given its high valuation and flatlining revenue, but it does show a lot of promise in the vast majority of earnings forecasts, and it really doesn't take long for earnings to spike and really drive up that valuation as investors pile in, particularly if they're going to keep getting contracts like the one they recently got with Amazon. Talen is a strong contender overall, but please manage your risk accordingly with all of these. And those are going to be the top 3 nuclear energy stocks to buy right now, according to Morgan Stanley. If you want to see the top 3 of the 8 stocks that Nancy Pelosi just added to her portfolio, go ahead and check out this video right here. Otherwise, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you next video.